Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at this right here. This is the Studio Max from Oneodio, and this one is a wireless DJ headphone, but it can be used wireless, and it's got a ton of different features. It's not your typical, there's a lot of just ANC headphones out there and stuff. This one is an ANC. This one is basically just a wired set that has wired connectivity, and it comes with its own low latency Wi-Fi adapter. So I'm gonna go into details. This is the box. We already did the unboxing, so some things on the side here. It says professionally tuned drivers, ergonomic design and comfort, 120 hours of battery life, mode transition, B mode, and that's the button on there, which I'll show you. Now it comes with this pouch, which it's on right now. It comes with two different audio cables. One is a short one is this long coiled one, and of course a USB-C cable as well. And the transmitter, which is a game changer. The transmitter can be connected via 3.5 or USB-C. It's got one button to turn it on, so it's fairly easy. And there you go. And I'm going to shut it off now. So this you would connect to your digital audio player if you wanted to, or a stereo system, maybe your phono. You can use the USB-C. I ran it into my DAP. Even though the DAP has Bluetooth, you get the low latency mode with this. And we'll go over the differences in the sound as well. So spec-wise, we have DC 3.7 volts, 1000 milliamps, 3.7 WH. Sensitivity is 98 decibels. Frequency response range is 20 to 40 kilohertz. The driver is a 50 millimeter driver. It is 32 ohms, and input 5 volt, 800 milliamp. Wireless range is 10 meters. It doesn't specify which Bluetooth it has, but it is at 10 meters. It's going to be somewhere in like the 4 point something. I'm assuming maybe 4.2 or something like that. I'm looking on here to see if it says, because there's a lot of information on the back of this box in like 100 different languages, so I'm assuming that it's made for the global market. So it says the Studio Max offers 4 versatile connectivity modes: DJ wireless mode with a transmitter, a wired monitoring mode with a 3.5 interface, DJ wired mode with a 6.35 interface, and portable Bluetooth mode featuring advanced wireless and ultra low latency 2.0 technology. It delivers an immersive 20 milliseconds connection speed. Additionally, the Studio Max 1 is equipped with a dual high-res certification and LDAC technology, providing exceptional sound quality, and actually I can agree with that, and an impressive 120-hour battery life. Now, this has 60 hours, and the units themselves have 120. So you get all that extra time using both of the different things. Really, really soft plush pads. There's a decent enough space in there. I found the passive isolation was very, very good. It blocks a lot of sound for a non-ANC. There's a very nice amount of adjustment there. Not to mention that they swivel, so there's really no clamping force on you. They swivel in different directions and everything. And with those plush pads, there's some nice padding here, and of course steel reinforcement there. And then there's this nice stitching, and it says Oneodio right there. And of course the record design. Then you have your gold-plated jack right there, full size, and you have your 3.5 with a square, which is proprietary right there. That's for the long cable, and that's for the short cable or any other cable that you have. The buttons are right here, You have your USB-C charging, by the way. Then you have your buttons. The B is the mode button. That will switch you between Bluetooth and low latency. This is your power on, your pause. You have plus and minus. You can press it for the tracks and everything. There's no touch controls on this either. It's very simple. Nice case right here. You have a good weight, as you heard by the way it just went on the desk. Nice pouch here, nice case with these little draw things and everything to put it in. It's very thick. It's not a cheap like old case like I get with some things, or one of those pleather cases that are like really thin and don't protect it. Here's your C to A cable right there. This is the long cable with that right there like that, and your transmitter. And then there's another audio cable right here. This is a shorter coiled cable, and this one has the 6 on it too, but you can just unscrew it, and it's a 3.5 underneath, so it's not a 1/4 permanently like the other one. This one is just permanently 1/4 adapter. Sound wise, comfort wise, isolation wise, really, really good. Build wise, it is plastic, but it is a heavy plastic. It's a heavy, sturdy. Would I drop these on the ground? No, I wouldn't drop these on the ground because of being plastic. I wouldn't even drop wood ones on the ground or metal ones. But you know, that probably cuts down on some of the weight inside from those big speakers and all the other things that are inside of it. So it works. It's comfortable. Yeah, like I said, good isolation. Comfortable pads. I wore this for hours and hours on end for a couple of days. Then, you know, just every now and then trying them out with different things. So we tried them out and we used the adapter. So, stock Bluetooth right from the device. Very, very nice. Super wide soundstage, very harmonish kind of tuning, really good sparkling highs that don't overdo it. There's just really good detail in the highs. They extend at a normal level and they sound really, really natural. The hi-hats, there's no tinniness to them. Going into the mid-range, the upper mid-range has a little brightness. The lower mid-range has a slight warmth to it. Other than that, it's very, very clear. Vocals are forward. They're not shouty in your face forward, but they're forward enough that they're very clear. And if there was a recession, I didn't hear any recession in it. They just sounded really, really good. They had enough body and just a good overall texture to them and energy. Male vocals, excellent. Female vocals, excellent. Getting into the bass. Now the bass, when you're using it in the Bluetooth mode, mid-bass is super speedy, punchy. I think that overall the I had to set my phone because I keep getting called and everything else. So we were in the wireless, and we were talking about how good the wireless sounds. Just straight wireless sounds fantastic. Think of a Harman tuning with very good details and a very nice, accurate, wide, immersive soundstage. Transmitter. Soundstage is slightly smaller, still very wide, above average width. The highs are a little more toned down. It does get louder, and the vocals seem a little bit more clearer and more towards a neutral kind of tuning. But there's still some really good bass there. And I think the bass gets a little more powerful using this. Then we go straight on wired. And wired, it is a kind of a wide, mature, V-shaped sound. There's a very good bass there. Mid bass is still a little bit ahead of the sub bass, even though the sub bass is good. There's a nice pounding there. But I think the sub bass kind of hits and then moves on fast, which is amazing for a 50 millimeter. Still decently clear vocals, maybe a little bit more warmer when you use it wired. And like I said, the treble a little darker. Overall, some decent body going all up the range, whether you're using wired or anything else. I think more so it's thicker sounding when you have it wired as opposed to wireless, where it comes a little bit more brighter and clearer and crisper. Just overall, in general, I really like these. They're comfortable. They sound fantastic. I turned this phone off. Now I got somebody calling the other phone. Yeah, nice accessories you got with this very nice pouch and everything. So just overall, really good. Really, really good. I do like these. I'm going to be using these a lot. Yeah, it's refreshing, and it's amazing they don't have ANC that I know of. I mean, I've looked all over the box, and there's nothing on here that says ANC, and that's very unusual to not have an ANC unit out recently. I think everything from the like $20 pair on up is like ANC. But they sound fantastic. You can use them as studio monitors. You can use these as gaming headphones. You can just use them to enjoy the music. Really, honestly, I really do like these. Really, really, really nice. Nice change. Thank you again for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.